So here one important trick is, here today I will explain about melting point and boiling point tricks. Okay, melting point and boiling point. So here important point, for 13, 14th group decreases in a group, 15, 16, 17, 18 increases in a group. Melting point, boiling point, 13, 14 decreases, 15, 16, 18, 9, 18 increases. Okay, here for that we can write, exceptions. So what are the exceptions? Exceptions I will explain. So what are the exceptions? Here I will explain for boiling point. So for suppose boiling point, if you take, so boiling point exception is nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth. So just you can exchange the 4 and 5 elements. Exchange 4 and 5 elements. Here nitrogen 1, phosphorus 2, arsenic 3, antimony 4, bismuth 5. For boiling point in group, for 15th group increases, so you can write nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic. Here you can write bismuth, then after antimony. Okay, then after antimony you can write. Next, for that, exception 16th group. So in the exception 16th group exception, what here? 16th group exception is, what are the elements? Oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium. So for this also just you can exchange 4 and 5 elements. Oxygen is more, sulfur, selenium. Next here you can write polonium and tellurium by exchanging 4 and 5 elements. So it is the boiling point order of the 16th group elements. In the same way, you can write, in the same way, melting point exception in melting point you can identify. So what are the exceptions here? For suppose you can take 13th group elements, you can take 13th group. So 13th group, 14th group melting point, what happened? Decreases actually. So here I will explain for important point, just you can listen. You can melting point exception 13th group, 14th group and 15th group and 16th group. These are the exceptions of melting point in these four groups. How to remember these? Just you can exchange in the 13th group 3 comma 5 elements exchange, 4 comma 5 elements, 3 comma 5, 4 comma 5, 3 5 4 5, 3 5 4 5. So like this you remember the melting point order for these four words. So here how to write these elements? So here I will explain one more point. So here one more point. Here for exceptions for, remember 3 5 4 5 3 5 4 5. So first you can explain for 13th group. 13th group elements what? Boron, aluminum, gallium, indium, thallium. So for this boron, aluminum, gallium, indium, thallium, boron, aluminum, gallium, indium, thallium. So first 3 5 elements, 1 2 3 4 5. That means gallium, thallium you can exchange. So group increase or decrease, melting point decrease. So we can write boron and next aluminum. So exchange third thallium and indium. And here the gallium having the least melting point. Gallium having the least melting point. And the 14th group, for suppose 14th group, you could 14th group you identify what are the elements? Carbon, silicon, carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead. Carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead. Hmm. For this, how to write these elements? So, how to write? How to write that 14th group elements? 14th group elements say first. Carbon, silicon. Exchange four elements. In the same way, 15th also you can exchange. Nitrogen, phosphorus, three elements. Now here bismuth, antimony, arsenic, like this. Okay. So here like this we can all these elements we can explain the elements of one by one elements. Okay. So finally I will say melting boiling point 13, 14 group decreases in a group 15, 16. So exception one boiling point 4, 5. Student notebook.